Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at ball one here. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a step off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th. So digging in now, Brad Miller. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brad Miller.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this is taken in for the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for two. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Called strike 0-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. But this will land untouched.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
On the move is Polanco. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's David Freese to stand in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon. And he takes ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him one gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. First offering on its way. Jose Altuve started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To first, Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brad Miller.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Correa is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Look into McCann. The 1-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far. Settling in now, Adam Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping into the box. Yulieski Gurriel.
First baseman. Yulieski.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Kevin
Liner
Kiermaier.
toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Polanco.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Hard on the ground toward short. Frazier on the grass and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner will get back standing. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already.
Looking at a fastball to... Ready once again, Brad Miller. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brad.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first. There's George Springer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Right fielder. Josh.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Polanco is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead. Digging in once again, Austin Meadows.
Pittsburgh.
He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. David Freese. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 29, Tony Sipp.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1, here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Riding in once again.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian McCann becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Frazier comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Right fielder.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sean
And he
Rodriguez.
gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Sean Rodriguez becomes the first out of the inning.
Josh Harrison.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Harrison goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Josh Bell stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's George Springer. The winning run is at first base.
George Springer.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Runner goes for second, and he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Felipe Rivero comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied.
Number 73.
Here's the first pitch. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting. Right
Stepping
fielder,
in is Josh Reddick. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as Tyler White will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. There's a looping fly ball out to right. Rodriguez is there now to put this one away for the third out. Digging in. Adam Frazier. He'll be the one to start things out as
Adam Frazier.
Jordy Mercer is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the. Greg Holland takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to... Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 3. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and that means... Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 3-1 now. Jose Altuve waits on deck. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A.J. Schugel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freese is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Here comes the winning run for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reaching try, but this is by him, and that's going to be your ball game. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
In the
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Ball 1. The pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Striding in, Brad Miller. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this is fouled at the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gaddis racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit on the ground out to short. And this goes right past him at short. Here's George Springer. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. And he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Correa now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Evan Gaddis now standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tyler White batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Batting seventh.
Austin Meadows is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Batting eighth.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1-2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. All even at 2-2, here it is. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Altuve is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Digging in now, Brian McCann. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And that's going to be a base hit for McCann. So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-1. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball three. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a liner, but foul. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Bregman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He's there and records the first out. Now batting Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. Ready for another chance?
13,
Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, Josh Bell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Gonzalez.
Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Evan Gattis is on deck. Bounce down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brian McCann becomes out number 2 this inning. On to first, and the Astros can't catch. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop. Have him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Meadows comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-2, here it comes. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. He's set, here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco has a read on it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Alex Bregman stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batter number 1, shortstop.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher.
Back to work now as Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone. Ready for another shot now, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Right fielder. Gregory
50th
Polanco.
pitch of the game on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He pulls this one into right. Gaddis is there, makes the catch. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Freeze with it over at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Evan Gaddis.
Fielder, Evan Gaddis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler White. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 55.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Up next for the Pirates.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Bell rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in once again, David Freese. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your... Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Number 37 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes ball 1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now it's 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Francisco Cervelli.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes a knee-high fastball. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bo Schultz takes the call from the pen.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 35, Bo Schultz.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
13.
Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Josh Bell the next to hit. Hector Rondon gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 30.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gaddis is there, and he puts this one away for... Digging in.
For the Astros. Right fielder, Evans.
First offering on its way. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Digging in. And looking for more, Tyler White. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. A.J. Schugel takes the ball here. As he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Josh Reddick. Come on to pinch hit now. And that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Marisnick is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Second baseman, number 27, Jose.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score, the runner from third. Striding in, George Springer. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now batting, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in. To the box
for Pittsburgh, third baseman David.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First.